Welcome to 20 Minutes Underground, your weekly online reptile YouTube show for reptile enthusiasts. Like my beautiful angel son, whom I love so much, and I just can't handle it. $10 off your next order if you could tell me what movie I just quoted. The first person. This week on 20 Minutes Underground, we look at cheap treasures. The little things that don't cost a lot of money, but they're phenomenal. Now you guys happen to know, if you've been watching our show, that my personal favorite lizard is what's called a red eft. It's a lizard that occurs by the billions in the wild, but yet they're my favorite. To me, it looks like, it must be like the last lizard God made it. He just made an outline on a piece of orange paper and just put it out there. It's coolest lizards in the world. Ball pythons. Little baby ball python, not the expensive ones, just the cheap little $15 baby ball python. What a snake. They only get about 4 foot. Who hasn't, I don't know anybody in this industry that's never owned a ball python. Years ago, we used to call them junk animals. Then we did it in an affectionate way and offend a lot of people. So we don't call them junk animals anymore. Now we're gonna call them cheap treasures. Look at this, look at this, look at this. That is a baby mountain horn dragon. That's a mountain horn dragon. This animal doesn't cost 10 bucks, but let me tell you something. Such good pet. Look at him. He's totally chill. He's good looking. I don't even get a close up on him. Really good looking. As they get older, they get really nice looking. They stay calm. They only get about this big. Great pets. Great animals. There's lots of them out there. Enjoy as we do. Especially for you young guys out there, you young teenagers, young guys and gals out there who really love reptiles, and you look and we put all these really exotic animals online and think, man, I'll never have those, but you could always get a baby turtle, you could always catch a salamander in your backyard. There's nothing better. The first thing that got us all interested is the stuff that we can touch. The coolest stuff is the stuff that doesn't cost you nothing. It costs your heart, it costs your soul. The animals that everybody has access to. To me, the coolest guys in the world are the ones that breed the ringneck snakes, the guys that breed the garter snake. They breed these cheap snakes that are never going to make any money, and they do it for one reason only: the love of the sport, the love of the game, the love of the reptiles. That's how we all started. Money always perverts everything, and although you got to make a living, never ever lose your love. Look how beautiful that thing is, man. I love these. I could stare at these things for hours. I have to stare like this now because my eyes don't work. I used to, when I was a kid, I used to be able to look up here. I can't do that anymore. Now it's like, enjoy the show. Oof.
Hey guys, this is Beautiful Sam here at 20 Minutes Underground. So I could ask you a boring question about some animals, which you could just go on Google and look up. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a question to see if you've been watching our show the whole time. Here it is. When Moody Booty came to visit us for Christmas, and my name used to be called Ugly Sam, what 2 items did I get? Was it A, makeup and some baby powder? Was it B, makeup and a pie to the face? Or was it C, makeup and a dog leash?
Hey guys, it's Pete from Underground Reptiles. I got a cheap treasure for you this time. A Firebelly Newt. Look at that thing. For $10, you can own an animal that can live 10 years. 10 years. Not bad. I mean, it's a simple little animal, you know, but I think they're kind of cool. Everybody had them when they were little kids. Oh, when I was a little boy or girl, I had a little baby Newton salad, but I used to find it under a rock and then I squished it all the time because I didn't know what to do. Anyway, but here we are today. This is a really cool animal. I like these. There's all different types too. This is the smaller European type. They only get probably about maybe 4 inches. They can live, like I said, they can live to 10 years. They only get like that big, but still, in a nice setup with a bunch of these, look at the color of that thing. They're really cool, you know. They eat bloodworms, they eat little fish, they eat shrimp pellets, newt pellets. You know, it's a cheap, inexpensive animal. Something you want to just start off with. They're really cool. Cheap treasure, the Firebelly Newt. I'm sure people out there going, ah, there's better stuff than that. But I think these are cool. I really do. So that's my cheap treasure of the week. Firebelly Newt. Alrighty? Don't lick them. and wash your hands before and after you pick them up. My hands were clean already, so I was good. All right, signing off. Say goodbye, little Newt. Bye.
Howdy there, this is Inbred Ned, and I'm a little bit under the weather right now. If you can't tell, I got some upper respiratory type congestion. My ears popping as I talk to you. It's just one of them days. But listen, we're doing cheap treasures, whatnot, and I'm in the boss's seat. It's very nice. Not out front or anything. There's too much noise out there. People not being courteous to the camera people, you know. That's the way it should go. But listen, it's Columbian Rainbow Boa. Look at that. You got to get in close. Don't use the zoom feature. You got to get in. Yeah, look at that. Look at that patterning. Look at that. Now, as you can probably guess, these guys primarily come out of Colombia. They're Epicrates, related to Shut up!
I wrote the wrong thing.
Shut up! This is Epicrates, related to like the Brazilian rainbows, Peruvian rainbows. And a lot of people are like, well, they're the ugly ones. They're the ugly rainbow boas. Well, you're an ugly person calling these ugly snakes. When they're small, they're born, they got a lot of patterning. Some will have a little dorsal stripe. Some will have, you know, spots and blotches down the dorsal, and little leopard spots and everything on the side. And as they get older and they hit maturity, they turn like a solid brown color. But the cool thing about them is they have an iridescence from the oils in their skin, like with the Brazilians. So I mean, they're, you know, in the light, they're still gonna reflect rainbow coloration, which is where they get their name, Rainbow Boas. Dude, today is not our day.
No, it is not.
So the Rainbow Boas, still a little bit woozy on the NyQuil. They get about
that purple drink.
They get about on average 3.5 to 4 foot. I've heard people say, you know, they can get upwards of 5 foot, but I've never seen it. The biggest one I've seen is about 4, a little over 4 foot. But they're typically aggressive as babies, like most other Epicrates boas. They're well, not aggressive, they're defensive. You need to start using that word. Snakes are not aggressive, they're defensive. They don't just walk up and, well, they don't walk, period, but they don't bite you for no reason. They bite you. What? Yeah.
What kind?
Ornates the Egyptians. We're gonna stop doing this during business hours. But these are great animals, hardy feeders. They can be very aggressive, but you work with them, they mellow out very nicely. As you can see here, this dude is tame, you know, and not aggressive in the least bit. They're a great animal. Generally, you know, an animal you're gonna find under 50 bucks, and they're a nice, hardy, long-lived snake that can make great pets. Like I said, with proper handling, they're just fantastic. So, you know, so Columbian Rainbow Boas. Man, that is pretty.
Oh, why not?
I mean, look, you can't really see it on the video, I'm sure, but would you shut up? Been interrupted 17 times. Columbian Rainbow Boas, cheap treasure. Great animal. Look at that.
The answer to this week's trivia question is C. I got a dog leash and some makeup. What's up, guys? Ryan B here, talking about cheap treasures. I would definitely say one of the coolest geckos out there, best bang for your buck, is this guy right here. Periodora pictus, the Panther Gecko. Pretty low cost. Most are going to be around $20, $25. You can get the Xanthics, you can get the ones with the striping, you can get normal. Let me see if I get one here. Compare it to.
Yeah, you can that one. Alright.
Check it out. See, there's what the normals tend to look like. Some of them have striping, some of them not so much. Full grown, you're talking about 5, maybe if you're lucky, you know, like a 6-inch guy. Males tend to get a little bit bigger than the females. Really neat colors, good temperaments. You know, one of the problems that arises when you're looking for cheaper animals is that you'll have to compromise on maybe temperament, care. These guys really low care, or really low maintenance when it comes to care on these guys. You can set them up in a rack system. You can set them up in a little 10-gallon tank. You want to make sure that they're heated. They're insectivores. That means they feed on bugs. Feed them crickets, mealworms, waxworms, superworms, phoenix worms, all those worms. Just don't feed them hookworms. Those are bad. You ever had a bad case of hookworms? I know Inbred has. Don't tell him I told you guys. I think he's got tapeworms too. You see how much he eats?
No, what are you doing?
Look at him just chowing down. It's great. Gotta love inbred, right? Anyways, Panther Gecko, definitely one of those cheap treasures. Cool thing about these two, if you're looking for a fun, easy breeding project, you're not gonna make fortunes, okay? You're probably not gonna make any money, but they breed like roaches, for lack of a better term. I mean, these guys are fairly simple to get breeding and to, you know, keep a nice sized colony of. So, Panther Geckos from Madagascar, get one, cheap treasure, Ryan B, Inbred Ned. Oh, there he is, he ran off. Look at him, he's all humiliated. Go pan over to what he's eating.
That is pulled barbecue pork, French bread.
From Target.
Target.
He ain't no true hick. He ain't eating that pulled barbecue. What's another one of those famous barbecue places? He ain't gonna answer me because he's mad.
I'm done. This is stupid.
He's mad.
This is stupid.
I'm done.
Underground Reptiles, here to show you another cheap treasure that might not be so cheap in the reptile world because we love them so much. Come join me. These are millipedes. This is the biggest species of millipedes you can get besides the big Africans. Now what's cool about them is, one, they're millipedes and they feel amazing on your skin. 2, they give off a purple ink-like substance that will act as a poison if it gets digested by you, or if you rub it on your face, almost like a poison dart frog. But these, it will make you start salivating. It'll get in your nasal system, and it'll start making you really sick. You won't die, nothing like that's gonna happen, and I hope you plan on not digesting it anyway. What's cool about them as well is that they will eat romaine lettuce. They will eat all types of vegetation, and if you look in their substrate that we have in here, the sphagnum moss, it looks like we mix dog food in there, but it's not dog food, it's actually their poop. So body ratio, they have massive turds, even bigger than inbred Ned. Who doesn't want to keep a millipede, lots of legs, ink your skin, turds the size of inbred Ned? That's what I'm talking about. And look, these guys, I sell them in store for $9.99. I think I've got them online for like $5. Come on. Why do I still have them left? Buy millipedes. They're way better than any other animal you're ever gonna get. Only at Underground Reptiles.
What's up there, YouTube losers? It's your pal Moody Bodie, here with my friend Curtis. Say hi, Curtis. You don't like the name Curtis? Tough. Curtis is dangerous. Look at the fangs. Watch out now. He's coming for all your crappy comments. Anyways, last week's question was something about what starts off as a dog and turns into a cat, I think it was. And the owner was giving away $100. Man, I should have answered that one. Oh, no, not $100, I'm sorry. It's $100 in store credit. So you're forced to do business with us. Ha ha ha. Anyways, first contest comment winner is the only winner. And then I'm just gonna make fun of 4 people afterwards. That was Greg Johnson. He answered tiger salamander. Very good.
You're not as dumb as all the rest of the people I'm about to make fun of. Now we're about to move on. We've got the Animal Guy 1996. You have the privilege of being mentioned this week, but you do not have the privilege of getting $100 in store credit because your reply was, check out my skink video. I'm sorry you didn't even put video, you put vid. Because we're still in the 90s talking about our vids. Anyways,
Subscribe to my zine.
if you want to watch terrible skink videos, check out the Animal Guy 1996. And I'm sure he'll be able to indulge you in horrible, self-made skink videos. Moving on, Jalen Smith answers, to answer your question of the week, it is Snoop Dogg, because he went from Snoop Dogg to Snoop Lion. I think you're confused, Jalen Smith. The question was not who started off as some sidekick B-roll rapper and morphed into a terrible Rastafarian. What kind of music is that, Amy? What do they call that crap?
Yeah, crap. Yep.
No, you know, reggae. That's it. That was not the question.
Crap, rap, same thing.
And I'm sorry if you're offended, by the way. If you're a fan of Snoop Dogg, Snoop Lion, or whatever his name is. But think on the bright side. It could be worse. You could be a Lil Wayne fan. Ain't that right, Inbred?
That's right.
Inbred,
Juice.
Inbred, tell us what you think of Lil
No,
Wayne.
we're not gonna go Lil Wayne. Nope, not gonna do it. I think if you listen to Lil Wayne, your IQ is you should ride. I'm not trying to be offensive. You should ride the short bus. You should be sterilized. You should just.
Look, I found it. That's great. So, as I was saying before, no hard feelings there, guys. Anyways, moving on. Next contest comment winner is Nathan Barnard. He says the answer to this week's question is my wife, because holy cow. Nathan Barnard says his wife because at the start of the day she barks all the orders out, but at the end of the day, if I rub her back, she turns into a little pussycat.
How is this dude married?
I don't think he is.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Mrs. Barnard, I apologize. I had nothing to do with this. But your husband's a funny guy, what can I say? He says you bark out orders. And then he has to rub your back. Hopefully it's not a hairy back. And then finally we have Mike Holston. There's no such thing as a dog evolving into a cat or vice versa, I believe. He's not sure of that. Mike Holston, doesn't that name sound familiar, guys?
Does sound a little familiar, yes.
I think we have a picture to pull up.
Yep. Oh, there it is.
There's Mike Holston.
Him in his favorite red suit.
Mike Holston used to work for us, but evidently he likes to comment on our videos every once in a while. Mike, we miss you. By we, I mean everybody except me. And I hope you're enjoying the red suit still. Anyways, your comment was ridiculously stupid because the question wasn't about a dog evolving into a cat. There was no mention of the word evolve, I believe. And if there was, I don't really care. I just wanted to make fun of you. That's it for this week.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you. Here's a legitimate. This is a legitimate quote from Lil Wayne's song. And I want you to tell me why he's famous. That's what I want this week. You tell me why someone this stupid is famous.
What grinds your gears?
Jumped on the celly, called Machiavelli. He said he was gravy. I say I was jelly. Where's the substance?
It's gotta be the jelly, man.
Oh, dude. Back to him.
I got nothing on that, man. Seriously. I just knew that if I mentioned Lil Wayne, it would really piss off Inbred Net. That's it. Come back next week. I'll make fun of more of yous. If you have touchy feelings, I guess. I don't know how you would say it. If you're sensitive, that's the word I was looking for. If you're sensitive, be sure to tune in next week and send videos of you crying after I make fun of you, because that would be great. We'd definitely get some more subscribers with that one. Go away now.
That's 20 Minutes Underground. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. This week's question of the week is, where did you get, where did you find, where did you obtain your cheap treasure? Tell us about it, tell us how long you had it, tell us a little story. Want a couple lines, I got it here, I kept it this long, I fed it this, whatever. Best stories get free crap, and as everybody knows, free crap is good. Last week's question, for a few days nobody got it, and I'm starting to think that maybe Inbred Ned, I think he played a game and he told somebody, because nobody was supposed to get it. It wasn't a meerkat, but it was a water dog. So first person who guessed water dog, because a water dog turns into a tiger salamander. Water dog, tiger salamander. I thought I stumped everybody, but a couple of y'all got it. First person that sent the first comment in, $100 gift certificate with Underground Reptiles for you. Thanks again for watching. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Check out our new website. It's going to be updated as the weeks go by. It should be ready. It's ready to go now, but it should be full of good stuff within the next month. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call. Thanks for your prayers. Love you guys. Os.